This week, the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department announced the arrest of 5 convicted sex offenders, all done within the last 30 days.
And Lowndes County has the highest number of registered sex offenders in any county of the Golden Triangle. Keeping up with them is the responsibility of a special unit in the Sheriff's Office. Stephen Pimpo spoke with the Sheriff's Office today. He has our story.
Arrested for exploitation of a child. He went in, served his time, and got out, and was doing it again.
It's that kind of worst-case scenario that the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office Sex Offender Registry Compliance Unit is constantly working to prevent. Headed up by Lieutenant Tony Cooper, he says Noel Summerall was arrested in Columbus in late July for a repeat offense of the exploitation of children.
I don't see many repeat offenders as far as what the original offense was that come back out and reoffend. Most of the ones I see are the ones that just failed to keep up their registration.
That was the case for the 4 other sex offenders that the Sheriff's Department arrested during the past month. Lowndes County currently has 145 registered sex offenders, the most of any county in the Golden Triangle, which is why Lieutenant Cooper says they use every resource at their disposal to make sure those sex offenders stay at their registered home addresses.
We can see where they are using addresses, perhaps they're buying a car, they're renting, so anything that's turned into their credit scores or things such as that, it will show up in these reports.
Even if there's no home to go along with the address.
If they're living in a box on the corner of Main and 3rd, they're required to put down living in cardboard box Main and 3rd. So that deputy can go to Main and 3rd and look for that box and locate that individual.
Lieutenant Cooper says homeless sex offenders can be more challenging to keep track of, as illustrated by the case of Linneus Bell.
We had one individual who was just convicted this term of circuit court, who it took us about 2 years to find him. He got out of prison, registered homeless, and then disappeared.
Bell was finally arrested in Memphis after being put on the wanted list for the National Sex Offender Registry. Fortunately, the lieutenant says that Lowndes County does not have very many convicted sex offenders registered as homeless.
I'm still going to go to wherever they say they live and verify it, and if they're not where they're supposed to be, then we will proceed with a warrant and look to arrest them.
In Columbus, Stephen Pimpo, WCBI News.
Sex offenders who do not register with the Sheriff's Office face felony charges and up to 5 years in state prison.